Hey, my good peoples. So, I just finished breakfast and prenatals. I'm officially 13 weeks in 4 days, or 13 weeks in 3 days. One of the two. Either way, I'm just 13 weeks. These are the prenatals that have been working for me. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend, because them things they give you, like through your Medicaid or whatever kind of insurance from the pharmacy, them don't work. They don't cut it. They make you more sick. I don't know what they putting in there. So yeah, I had Raising Canes for breakfast. Yes, I did. As soon as they opened. I can only eat one chicken tender and some of the fries. I'll tell you. It's because I have low sugar, and so I don't really have an appetite. So I got the 3-piece. I have 2 chicken tenders left and some fries. This pregnancy has really been rough on me, considering that I am over the age of 30. I'm actually currently 33. When I give birth to this baby, I will be 34. All of my pregnancies have been high risk, including this one. So I have more frequent appointments and level 2 ultrasounds and things of that sort. I'm not going to say it has been easy, but I'm glad that they are taking my health serious as an Afro-American woman. So what I did want to come on here and discuss was my doctor called me this morning. And mind you, this is my pregnancy doctor, not the specialty doctor that I would normally see pertaining to doing my testing, my blood and everything, because I was diagnosed in 2019 with HIV in Miami, Florida, and then I came to Ohio and they did an in-depth test because they didn't want to prescribe me any medicine for something that I didn't have. And they were saying that I had a reactive HIV test, and then they did, further testing and couldn't find where. Okay, so the testing is called a Trofile test. It's basically a test where they look for the DNA for HIV. Okay, the HIV has a DNA, and the DNA, it imprints in my blood and my cells, and that's what they basically went and did. I did do the Trofile testing. Took a while for it to come back. Honestly, like 7 weeks. It took a while, but when I did get it back, nothing. No HIV imprinted in my blood cells, and everything was fine. But I do sometimes test positive because I was exposed to HIV. I don't know how to explain it in layman terms for you guys to understand, but sometimes I do test positive, and then they do further testing, and they we're sorry, but we just had to let you know, things of that sort. And I'm like, at this point, I'm used to it. At first, I was shook. I was like, wait, because my doctor is telling me I don't have it, and then, you know what I'm saying, like this, I'm pregnant, and I have to see another doctor. But I was already prepared for this. So basically, she called me this morning, and she was like, Miss Jones, I don't want to alarm you. I say, listen, I already know the test came back positive. She was like, yes, but we went on ahead and with that same specimen they had, because I did blood work last week when I went on ahead and did some further testing, and she was like, we can't find anything. And she was like, I think that's weird. And I was like, listen, I kind of figured, this would come to a point where you would have to talk to the specialist so you can kind of get a better understanding of what's actually going on, because me trying to express it and explain it in doctor terms, I can never. Okay, my brain understands what's going on, you know what I'm saying, but I can't do that. So I just gave her my doctor's information, and that was that. I don't feel any type of way about it. I actually feel good about it because Dr. Beasley is amazing. He is amazing. You know what I'm saying? What the doctors didn't do back home in Miami, Florida, he took the extra step to do it. You know what I'm saying? And every case with HIV is different. Everybody is not like me. Look at my tan line. I got a tan. Another topic I wanted to discuss was my fiance. He proposed to me. He did. Excuse me, y'all. I just finished eating. We kind of wanted to keep things under the radar because not everybody understands what I'm going through, and he has a lot of siblings and exes and people who are very judgy, and we just wanted to kick our relationship off to a good start. Just me and him. Only my mom knew, and I made her promise. She knows about breaking promises. I made her promise not to tell anybody because she's still back home where everybody that knows me and him lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Just let us live in peace. But, you know, he did eventually come out and tell his family and whoop de whoop. And he's really excited about the baby. And he doesn't really care who judges what and what they say because he has seen my results. He goes with me to the emergency room sometimes when I have to go, or, you know what I'm saying, just certain things that some people would try to hide in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing for me to say I don't have HIV, but it's another thing for me to say that and not have proof. You know what I'm saying? So we are very comfortable with everything that I have going on. We have a baby, so obviously, well, a baby on the way, so obviously we are doing it unprotected. You know what I'm saying? I did go through some labs before he got here. And I do labs like every 2 months. And then I did labs after he got here just to make sure that we are both on the same page because he was supposed to do labs before he came as well. You know what I'm saying? Which he did. And so we are both straight. We are walking a straight line. The baby is fine. Growing really, really big. Y'all know how Haitians do. I know it's a stereotype, but not when you're actually growing one in your stomach. This baby is like almost too big for the uterus. You know what I'm saying? Like my gestational sac that the baby is in is a few days behind the actual baby. I don't know if that makes sense. My doctor already explained it to me. I don't even know how to explain some of the things, like I said, but it's easy for me to digest certain information when it's being told to me. But when it's time for me to tell y'all, it's like I'm stuck on stupid. But the baby is growing just fine, and me and him are doing just fine. And we just pray that we have a healthy baby in return, something that we can give back to God. Yes, I do believe in God over here. I don't push my beliefs off on anybody else, but I just don't feel like I'd be nowhere in life without him. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I just wanted to do a YouTube video because I've been slacking. I have been slacking, and I kind of cut off. Somebody was calling me. I just wanted to go into more detail because I don't see me and TikTok going anywhere. Every other month is something with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube because, I mean, it's not as strict over here. You know what I'm saying? I know the do's and I know the don'ts. You know what I'm saying? I've been on social media for quite some time, and TikTok like to play in black people face. YouTube gonna pay you for your content regardless. TikTok gonna play in your face every time. I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got people who look for my content, who are actually engaged with me, and I want to stay engaged with the people who mess with my content. And that's just it. So, y'all let me know if y'all want more in-depth content and stuff like that, because I'd be happy to come through with the come through.